I would just like to quickly pitch to you why it's worth following tennis now, specifically now, because tennis is at a really interesting point. It's never seen domination like it has over the last 15 years, with 3 guys, including Murray for a time as well, basically dominating the sport completely. Those guys are really old now, insanely old. We've never seen players this old doing well. I sound like Trump. No, they're the oldest. They're tremendously old. No one is as old as these guys.
Stupendously. That's such a Trump word.
But there's something called the next gen in tennis. It's the young guys in their
Gen
late
Z.
teens, early 20s who are trying to break through. They're trying to break the old guard. They're trying to beat Federer, Nadal and Djokovic. They grew up basing their games on these guys. When the guys our age, you and I, we're 22. Federer won his first Grand Slam when I just turned 5 years old. So yeah, these guys now grew up watching these guys, watching the big 3. It's at a massive crossroads. If you start watching tennis now, you're going to see the end, the final pieces of the puzzle of the GOAT race between the big 3. You're going to see Federer, you're going to see Nadal and Djokovic playing, and always know that you followed the end of their careers. And then you're also about to see, it's a very unknown territory right now.
Just like the sudden spark of the next, big 3.
You don't know who's going to become the next best player. We genuinely, you don't know.
This is like a massive turning point in the history of tennis.
So 10 years ago, when those guys were all just at their peaks, 7 or 8 years ago,
just like, next 10 years is just them.
The next 5 years, the next 10 years, it's just going to be them. But now, it's like the stage is set. Who is going to be the first next-gen player to win a Grand Slam? None of them have won a Grand Slam yet. Not a single player under 30 years old in men's tennis has won a Grand Slam. That is insane.